So when actually did you decide to become a juggler?
Just now, I suppose.
Never mind. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the third game of this best of 5 TVT action. Wow, we saw some nice games. Really nice games, I meant. Okay, this is Daybreak, the oldest tournament map we have. But unfortunately, it's out of the 1v1 season this time. But I really like the fact it's still being played. So we have in the bottom the purple Terran, it's CYT Sora. And in the top we got the Stranger, because that is what Pariah means. It's Pariah.
Yeah, the outsider, you're
The
quite
outsider,
right.
the Stranger.
Very right, OT. But
And
he
yeah,
didn't really look like an outsider to me with that sweetly executed double racks into Reaper play. And Sora was actually wondering in the chat, how can you defend Reaper play on a map like Star Station where there is such a big ramp?
oh, then he really has to watch the VOD of that game, because I told it.
Well, maybe you can say it again, but
Yeah, actually, I think you need, versus so many Reapers, I think you just need Hellions.
yeah, but I mean, getting a Hellion, I mean, having a Hellion is not a problem, but getting a Hellion is the problem. Obviously, if
Yep.
you're going into one Rex expand.
Yeah, but that's just the point I just want to mention. He was going for one Rex expand again. You can have the same timing on your one Rex expand, but you can add the gas as an extra.
Mm-hmm.
Your expansion is only a very little delayed. You know, I tried that out. So I really think in Heart of the Swarm you need to do
Oh,
one
look at
Rex.
this.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You gotta love this play. Oh, and he's dropping.
This is just perfect. This is perfect because he recognized Pariah doing a command center first.
Wow.
Command center first, OD, and now means that the barracks is delayed, the command center is delayed, and Sora can make full use of this.
Wouldn't it be funny if he just, goes like 3 Rex? Some kind of 3 Rex plays and then attack? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. I suppose that he could, but it's kind of risky. He doesn't want to do that. But yeah, this was just quite nice here. Sora getting Pariah back for the aggressive opening that he did the first time.
And by the way, what I wanted to say, we got actually 2 completely different players right here. I think Pariah really has the favor and also favors micro kind of plays, and Sora is really like the big titan who macros everywhere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are both masters, but actually really different from each other, and that's very nice to see, of course.
Yeah, it's very good to notice that, OT, because yes, indeed, Pariah seems more flexible with the builds that he does. I mean, the 3 games that we've seen so far, he hasn't done the same build twice, and Sora much more favoring a build that he probably knows in depth, and well, we've actually seen that in the first game. I mean, he's so good at that build.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense to do it a lot, but it makes you predictable.
Yep, Sora we're again here choosing actually the same build, I guess. Yeah, and I also see this more often in just in random master players. They just don't favor Reapers.
They don't?
No.
I actually don't know. I think we see a lot of Reapers, but maybe
Yeah,
we could
but
see even
but
more.
but but I also think actually Sora is the kind of player who just doesn't favor it.
Oh, like that you mean? Okay, yeah. There
Yeah.
are master players who just don't do Reapers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
completely agree. No, I thought that we aren't seeing Reapers much. I was like, well.
No. He just favor them. I think because he's not making Reapers again, and come on, these guys are in the same clan. I think Pariah should know it.
Mhm. Actually,
So
can I point out how similar these builds are now looking, because Sora managed to delay Pariah. He is up in marine count just a little bit, but and even up on supply count, but it's just by a fraction, right? So both players are actually from this point on doing kind of the same thing, although Pariah adding two engineering base, and Sora going for the factory. Sorry.
mhm.
So I don't. I messed that up quite a little bit with those names, but yeah, two engineering base versus a factory. What do you think? OD, well, of course, Soraya will have earlier medevacs. He will have them at the 10th minute mark.
Actually, Big Bird, first I want to say, don't worry about your mess up, because we are still good esports journalists.
We are still messy. That's
Well, actually, Pariah now being supply blocked, that's not pretty.
Oh yeah, that's not pretty at all. Actually, if I look at that, it's quite a heavy supply block.
Mhm.
Ouch.
Well, maybe this build is something which it doesn't do often, because if you're doing the build over and over and over again, you know when you forget something, right?
Yeah, you know immediately
Yeah.
the exact timing. You have to put your supply depots down the exact timing. That's of course. I mean, it's very hard to know your builds so well and know a variety of builds so well that you can all do them at the master level. Because that's basically what we're seeing here. And Sora choosing for one build that he will know through and through, and Pariah has well, he faces a more difficult choice, but he gets the advantage of being unpredictable.
Well, Pariah now really, being really macro oriented, man. That's really cool. He really switches it up. But actually, most players have got this one build. Yeah, most Terran players, I have to say, has got this one build to rule them all, and that's also the power of Terran. You can have this only one build to kill actually everything, and you only have to change it a little bit in add-ons or something like that.
Yeah, you're right, spot on, OD, because those add-ons make the Terran builds quite flexible. Of course, we do see some mech play now and again, but yeah, usually a variety of bio plays is just the way to go. And well, Brian now adding in two medevacs, being a little bit ahead of Sora.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. Well, he has the gas actually, but he is spending his minerals in another way. I don't know why are these medevacs not building?
Yep. Well, now he goes.
There they go. All right. So he first wanted to get the third orbital command over to the third location, obviously, but well, that's a big thing. Pariah not having a third ready, so he will need to actually hit some kind of timing, and I'm hoping that he will hit an upgrade timing where he gets 2-2 way in front of his opponent, and then pushes out, and that would be very, very sweet to see.
He probably will. I think he's going for the 2-2 timing attack.
I'm sorry, did I just miss this command center completely? Anyway, it's Pariah moving to expand as well. I still hope he's going to for a strong 2-2 timing push, but alright.
And by the way, what Sora just did at the Zelnaga Watchtower is very good here. I will point it to you. Oh, but there's some action. Let's do the action first. Oh, superb denying of the drop, and another drop is coming in. Let's see how Sora is going to handle this. Pulling off his FC. His reaction time is so good, man. Wow.
Yeah, sniping that first medevac was definitely a win from him there. Can he get the medevac, the turret? Yes, of course he can. And go for add-ons as well. I quite like this. This is a good drop.
Yes, this is an important add-on also to kill, but immediately there's a new one build. And so is going to get away. I mean, Pariah, is he going to get away? Yes, he does.
He gets away just barely though, and he is kind of stuck. But immediately all the workers there again doing what they do best. I don't know, I would be kind of bored as an SCV, just you know, going back and forth like that. But right now, Sora... Sorry. Trying to read the German, and... that throws me off my thoughts, OD. So sad, but alright. Let's look at it this way. Sora looks to be in a commanding position. Pariah did not do the damage here that he wanted to do. The first medevac got sniped, the second got decent damage done, but not a lot of workers were killed, and that's really where Sora has a big advantage. One worker killed, OD. That's shall we say, it's not a lot. It's not nothing. But
One worker, well, it's better than nothing. But actually, Pariah just regained control of his Zelnaga watchtower, which is quite an important place of the game, and he's choosing for Widow Mines again.
And I'm not so sure that I mean, yes, Widow Mines are strong, but with medevacs there and tanks there, and a lot of scans from Sora apparently, that
Oh wow.
I mean, trading one marine for one.
Oh, standing in the choke, but he bulldozes through the defenses here of Pariah.
Look at those mana mules! Oh, mana mules!
Yes, there it is.